Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to my class, Chemistry Physics, Honors Chemistry. My name is Irina Pchelnikova, and today's presentation is going to consist of two parts. The first part, I'll tell you more updated information about how I'm going to run my classes this school year, because a lot of you kiddos were in my chemistry class last year. And the second part of my presentation today is going to give you more general understanding of who I am, my educational background, as well as how we run this class and how we use technology, how we use the last educational concepts and strategies, as well as what you're going to be will be able to expect, what outcomes you're going to be able to expect from this class. I would like to tell you that I am a huge STEM supporter, and you know STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So this year, my goal is to teach my students, not just to teach my students important scientific concepts, but also, most importantly, I want to teach them how to think on their own, how to solve complex problems on their own, and of course, how to collaborate. I've noticed that teenagers are lacking these skills nowadays. I want my students to develop in-depth understanding of content and develop skills, as I just mentioned, collaboration, problem solving, communication, not just to survive this class, not just to survive high school, but to be able to use these skills throughout their education and, of course, throughout their professional lives. I also would like to continue with my NGSS effort, Next Generation Science Standards effort, to benchmark against countries where students usually perform very well in science. And this is the third country where I am teaching. So I would like to match my student knowledge with the knowledge of students in Japan and England and China and Finland and some more countries that are traditionally the students have very high math and science skills. The majority of answers to your questions you will be able to find in my syllabus, and your students already have syllabus, and my physics students will get syllabus today. But the rest of them already have their syllabus, and it's 5 pages, so you will be able to find pretty much answers to any of your questions there. I just want to add a little bit more on what we're doing differently this year, and the rest of the presentation you will be able to see lots of videos and pictures and a lot of important information on how to succeed in this class. This year, I would like to mention some very important items, such as late work will be strictly 50% off. So I want to encourage my students and teach my students to observe due dates and be responsible for their learning and for their grade. Also, something I would like to change this year is my test makeups. I will allow makeups and I will allow retakes of the test. Makeups I would like to see done 1 week after the students come back from the absence, the illness, or any other reason of that absence. Retakes, I will allow retakes for students who fail the test. And failing for me is getting an F or a D. In order to get A's and B's, the student needs to be able to get those grades right away. and the student will not be able to get A's or B's on the retake. But if your kiddo failed the test, then it's a different story. So I will allow makeups, but I have some strings attached. First, it should be again F or D. Second, the student needs to show me an honest effort to actually learn the information that he missed. And there are several ways to learn it, including study.com videos and more resources that I am always offering to students. But in order to be able to retake the test, the student needs to show me a documented tutoring session, at least one documented tutoring session. And I'm talking about the tutoring session in our student center with a professional tutor, with the peer tutor. I have some AP chemistry students as tutors, and at least one. I need to have that documented, and the tutor will send me an email that Ms. Pchelnikova, that student came and we learned this and we learned that, and then after that I will allow the retake. I also would like to mention that participation points in my class have very high value, and you can ask your student what participation point is, but this is basically the time when I ask students to answer out loud orally in class in front of the rest of the students. And sometimes, for some students it could present a challenge, but again, I'm trying to prepare you kiddos for their future life, and in their lives they will need to present, they will need to publicly speak. So it is important, it's an important skill. My classroom is always open during lunchtime, and I offer tutoring as needed. I offer makeups during lunchtime. Any other push, as what I said, if you need a little push, go ahead and come during lunch. Bring your lunch with you and eat it here and do something productive. Play your games, retake your quiz or test, and so on and so forth. The best way to contact me is through email or and Schoology message. So that's something that I check every couple hours and answer promptly. At this time, I would like you to take a look at the second part of this video, and this one is going to show you more general ideas and the way we set up our lab. Doesn't matter if it's for chemistry or for physics. The way how I expect the interactive notebooks to be set up, again, for chemistry and for physics, and some more general understanding of what I am as an educator, and how I run my classes. And welcome to the second part of our video. A little bit about myself first. I am a professional educator, absolutely dedicated to science. I have 4 teaching credentials, California teaching credentials: chemistry, physics, biology, and health. I have overall 30 years of teaching experience, including 6 years of teaching college chemistry, about, I would say, 19 years of teaching high school chemistry, physics, and AP physics, and also 5 years of teaching middle school science. I graduated from Moldova State University with high honors and earned master's degree in science with 2 majors, chemistry and biology. One of my professional highlights in my career, I would name the Teacher of the Year Award in San Juan Unified School District in Sacramento here. I was also in charge of training other chemistry teachers and physics teachers back in San Diego, where I worked as a science curriculum specialist and professional development instructor. And I taught other teachers utilize the best teaching strategies in the classroom with Sweetwater High School District. I also have a daughter who graduated from Berkeley and UC San Diego School of Pharmacy. And I often use her experiences in high school and college experiences to, as an example to encourage my students never to give up and to do their best, with English as a second language and still be able to succeed in life. My daughter is now working as a clinical pharmacist in LA and absolutely loves it. My hobbies include cooking, international cuisine. I am absolutely crazy about two things, chemistry and cooking. It's a lot of chemistry, by the way, in cooking. And I love working out. Specifically, I love Zumba classes. And I truly, truly love traveling with my family so far. We visited 18 countries and counting. So let's talk a little bit about our class techniques and what we're going to use this school year specifically. Actively engaging students in the process of science. This is my goal. This is what I want to see every single day happening in my class. I have everything to achieve that. I would like you to take a look at the setup of our class. Look at our desks. I am actually sitting the way that you can see them, and those are not regular desks. Those are really unique desks, I would say, and not just regular student desks. They also have so many other functions. Go ahead and take a look how we can arrange them in order for my students to work in cooperative learning groups. And another way to arrange them is to, of course, have our labs. My goal is to have a lab for every single section, which will basically give us 3 to 4 labs a unit. And the students loved it. So look at those pictures. Look at your kiddos, how excited they are, how engaged they are, how involved they are. And that's my goal. When they take tests, and we already had 1 test this school year and 2 quizzes, we set up them a completely different way to eliminate any possibility of them helping each other, right? Not during the test, not during the quizzes. Okay. Our syllabus that is again posted in Schoology shows you pretty much all of the resources that we're going to use this school year. I just want to mention a few. Of course, I'm going to start with our Instagram page, and this is what the students love nowadays, Instagram, and we are going to post all of our pictures of all of our activities in that page. I also have a Facebook page. Some students tell me that Facebook is for oldies. So I think that it's going to be perfectly good for us, for our parents. So please feel free to check out our Facebook page, Pchelnikova the teacher. And it also shows you all of the pictures of our activities, labs, games, and so on and so forth. So like it, follow it, set up notifications to stay on top of everything that we do every day. We're also going to use study.com. It's a special portal, educational portal that has a unique set of video lessons set up the way that students can watch it at their own pace at home. And it's a very, very nice addition to our notes and activities that we deal with or achieve work on in the classroom. Those video lessons in study.com, they are free for your students. I pay for them, the school pays for them, but it's completely free for your students, and it's fabulous, absolutely wonderful resource for them where they can watch those video lessons and take quizzes as many times as needed to achieve mastery. Again, all of the little details about grading, about like grading scale and so on and so forth, everything is spelled out like literally in that syllabus. My syllabus is pretty long, it's 5 pages. So the reason it's that long because I want to give you every single little detail. And I would like to show you a couple of examples. This is from the last year, previous year's chemistry program. They will keep this notebook as interactive. And oh, trust me, they never lose their notebook. They treasure it. It's their baby. So we're gonna have lots and lots of foldables there. Let me show you a couple of foldables. So far we have one foldable for density, and our density lab is coming next week. So you can see that foldable in their notebooks. They also have velcros, and that velcro is something that actually gets stuck to their brain and they remember it for the rest of their lives. I hope that this video helped you understand our chemistry program a little bit better. You can log into Schoology at any time to check your child's progress. I update my grades pretty much every 3 to 4 days. And I will also keep you posted about all the fun stuff that we do here, about all of our labs and our games and our activities. I wish your child a very productive and successful school year. And thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you at school. Goodbye.